Hi, today I'm going to show how I made my 5-gallon bucket filter for my 300-gallon turtle tank. This is our current turtle tank. That's the electronics box for the filters. We have the tank covered to protect them from predators. This is our DIY basking platform. We have been using 2 small in-tank filters plus a small algae filter. They've been doing fine with water changes about once every month or 2. But this summer, the algae has been out of control. With the drought and all, we decided to build a better filter so we don't have to change the water so often. We have 2 older red ear sliders, Rock is the bigger one, Pebble is the smaller one. We rescued them from someone who no longer wanted them 4 years ago when they were about 4 inches big. They live with 2 other razorback turtles, Rover and Heidi, who are very shy and are always hiding in their caves. The razorback turtles we adopted when they were hatchlings and they are about 3 years old. They were living the good life in a tank inside until this spring, when we thought they were big enough to kick it with the bigger turtles outside. Here are the items we used for this project. We tried to reuse stuff we already had around the house as much as possible. This is the pump that we are repurposing for this project. This is actually a cleaning pump that we had for draining the tank. However, it was not that great at it because it kept on getting clogged when we tried to use it because by the time we needed to change the water, it was pretty filthy. We finally resorted to just using buckets to scoop the water out when changing instead. The hose is a little shorter than ideal, but it will work for now. I like that it has a handle and I can move it around in the tank like a vacuum if necessary. This is the drain fitting that we used. It is a drain fitting for a water heater drip pan from Home Depot. It was the perfect size that we needed. We looked into a lot of other fittings like a bulkhead or a uniseal and those were either too bulky for the project or just didn't seem like it would work. First step is to drill the hole and screw on the drain fitting. I don't have any footage of this, but we used some cardboard to size check the hole first. The hole was the size of the inner threads of the fitting and we twisted it in the hole like a screw. Then we put the washer that came with the fitting on and screwed in the piece that locked it in place. We decided on a bottom-up filtration system, so the hole on the top will be where the clean water will come out from. We tried to drill the hole as high on the bucket as possible, but avoiding the rim to allow for as much space as possible for filter media. We got this sterilization light off Amazon. Next, we drilled another hole at the rim of the bucket big enough for the hose and the electrical wire for the sterilization light to fit through with the lid on. We put the light at the bottom of the bucket. This is the first step in the filtration process. The water will come in and hit the light first to kill the algae. The light needs some room to work, so we are going to create a little shelf on top of it for the media to sit on using egg crate for lights. We got this stuff from Home Depot. It is also what we used to build our basking platform. We took a piece of acrylic lighting panel and cut a circle to fit the bottom of the bucket. Cut a notch in the grate so the hose would fit too. Direct the water towards the wall of the bucket to create a swirling water flow pattern. Now we fill the bucket with filter media. For the first layer of coarse media, we decided to use plastic dishwashing scrubbers. These were dirt cheap at the dollar store. For the second layer, we used some polyester fill batting folded over a few times. For the last layer, we used lava rocks. Lava rocks are great for beneficial bacteria to grow in and is very good for filtration as well. Now we connect a longer PVC pipe to the outlet to direct the water into the tank. The next day, we actually found that it was leaking in this connection point and used PVC glue to make it watertight. It's time to test. The light is on. The pump is on. Waiting. I see water. It's working. Cover on. Now we wait. Overall, we are very happy with the way it works currently. We are considering some future improvements. Maybe get a new pump designed for this purpose that is higher capacity so the water can cycle more frequently. A longer hose so we can move the filter around a little more freely. Adding Purigen biological media for better filtration. Adding an inlet pipe so that it is easier to connect and disconnect. Filter will be easier to put back together. Lastly, maybe a valve at the bottom of the bucket for flushing and cleaning the tank and filter without having to take all the media out. Thanks for watching.